And this year's Culture Week ran from November 10th to November 15th. Activities include cultural events at schools, a cultural parade, food fair, and VI cultural wear fashion extravaganza at the Noah Lloyd Park. Sean Rose has more in this report.
Students of the Elmo Stout High School were exposed to the cultural heritage of the Virgin Islands through various facets of the cottage and cultural industries at an opening ceremony for Culture Week 2013. At that opening ceremony on Monday, November 11, the students were given a dash from the past. This was the popular mode of transportation before vehicles and the traffic lights became the new status quo. The ceremony at Elmo Stout High featured musical performances by 4 Strong, and Elmo Stout High School students also got in on the action with a rendition of their own. These cultural stalwarts were recognized for promoting the traditions and customs of the VI. Schools in the territory also featured cultural activities throughout the week, which culminated with a fungi cook-up of VI cultural ingredients, starting with a parade on Friday, November 15, at the 1780 Lower Estate Sugar Works Museum. Today's parade ended right here at the Noah Lloyd Positive Action Movement Park, and it is truly a cultural extravaganza. I have with me Cultural Minister Honorable Myron Walwyn. What is the atmosphere like for you?
I like the atmosphere. As you can look around, you can see that persons are accepting the territorial dress, particularly the schools. They've done a very good job in the parade. For the whole week, I've been visiting some of the schools, and they've been having their cultural activities. So that tells us that culture is alive and well, and if you want something to survive well and last as long as possible, you have to get the young people involved. And I must say that the schools have been accepting what we've been trying to do in culture.
Quickly, why is it really important? Because sometimes it is often misconstrued. Why do you focus on these things? But why should we really focus on our culture?
Well, the thing is that culture is a way of life, and it changes. So as other people come in and live in the country, the culture changes over time. But there are certain tenets of your culture that are very important that you try your best to keep them focused. And that's why we did some of the things like the territorial signs and symbols. So these are things that we know that identify us as Virgin Islanders. We did a territorial song which speaks about the history of our island, also where we want to take the island. We just passed the cultural policy in the House of Assembly. We're doing the flag raising ceremonies. We're doing the national citizen service in the schools so that the children can understand that you have an obligation to take care of the country like we did years ago. So that's the government's plan really, to keep culture alive, and I must say that the schools are accepting it, the community is accepting it, the children are accepting it, and it's going very well.
My name is Shamari Glasgow and I'm from Tortola, British Virgin Islands. And the dress I'm wearing represents my culture, as you can see.
My name is Sasha Chance. This is very important because it represents my culture.
Ashley Gomez.
So you think culture is important?
Yes, very important.
Why?
Because it is a part of life and people love their culture and they just want to use it every day.
Malcolm Maduro.
Yes, and talk to me about the dress that you're wearing.
My dress is very important to me because it's showing the BVI culture and we can exploit it all over the world and show people our culture.
My name is Kesana Roscoe and I decided I would wear this shirt because it means a lot to me from the Prince and Princess show.
What do you think about today's activity? You think it's really important? I know you're young, but do you think this is important?
Yes,
Why?
I do. Because I think it's important for children to remember their culture.
Now we're going to move from the very young to the not so young.
My name is Rosina Warwikan and I teach at Ines Adams Primary School. I believe it is important to keep the BVI culture alive, and I hope next year more people will join in and get their cultural attire made.
My name is Roxanne McNeil. I'm a teacher at the Ines Adams Primary School, and And I know today is a very special day, and we want to make sure that our children and the rest of the Virgin Islands community understand that we have to show pride in our culture and represent. If nobody else takes up the mantle, the teachers are making sure that the children know what they should do and how much and how important culture is in the Virgin Islands. And that's why I'm in my cultural wear today with my students, and we have represented well, I think.
Well, my name is Carleen Simmons Parsons. I'm the principal of Eunice Adams Primary, and we have culture every Friday afternoon. We do this all the time. Our children have been all over the world dancing. We dance for anyone who asks us here in the BVI, and we are wearing a cultural fabric today in different styles. If you saw our students on the stage, we think it's important that not only the children but the adults participate, because we're going to lose our culture, we're going to lose our history, we're going to lose what it means to be a BVI Islander, a Virgin Islander, if we don't keep this alive. So the schools have started, and we expect everyone else to join in. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Principal. Well said, guys. We've really had a mouthful, but we want to get some more comments from the kids. How are you guys feeling about today? Excited?
Today was a fun day, and I hope we could do this again. And culture is really fun, and I hope this is going to be fun the next time. I love you, Dad.
Sean Rose, JTV News.